was another action-packed day here at the Invictus Games 2023 at Dusseldorf as the men's powerlifting finals took place. Wheelchair rugby reached its penultimate stage, and we're back on the track for more coverage of the athletics here at the Merkur Spiel Arena.
My name is Stef Wolpert. I am from Belgium, and I am competing in athletics, 100, 200, 400, 1500, and 4x100. I'm doing the indoor rowing 4 minutes event. I'm also part of the city volleyball team, and I'm doing cycling, time trial, and the road race. They never found out what I really have, so I don't have any diagnosis. They only know that I'm paralyzed right and here. The starting point of my recovery was Invictus Games, but I also decided that I had enough of neurologists, of doctors, and it didn't matter what I had. Having my family next to me in those dark moments was very, very important. Without my wife, Catherine, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. I would be dead. I would have committed suicide. I really, really know that for a fact. I even thought about it several times. It was a bit like, it would have been selfish to do it. For her, for our kids, for my family. And all those years, they stood by my side. So the most important lesson that we should learn from the experience is to never give up. Always continue. There's always hope. There's always a new dream. And your family, your friends can help you accomplish that dream. Don't sit alone in your dark place. Talk to people. Accept the help of your family and friends. They're there for you, and in fact, you are there for them as well, because by receiving from them, you are giving back to them, and that's the most important, I think. In my darkest days, it was very dark. I was completely isolated on my own, but I was happy in my dark place. It's weird to say, but I was happy in my dark place. Everyone around me was not happy, was unhappy. But have to describe the Invictus Games in 3 words, then I would pick tenacity, never give up, and hope. I would like to be part of it for the rest of my life. If somebody would propose me to come every 2 years, I would say yes, I would come every 2 years.
The stakes were high in wheelchair rugby. It was quarter-final time with Italy in blue taking on the United States of America. The Americans, the holders of the Invictus Games title and firm favourites to regain their crown in Dusseldorf. Kevin Green gave the USA the perfect start. The signs looked ominous for Italy. The Italians were finally relieved to get on the scoreboard with their opening try. But it wasn't long before the Americans were back scoring more tries. Gerald Blakely, a gold medalist in athletics at these games, showing his try-scoring skills, this time in a different sport. There was little respite for the Italians. They trailed by 9 tries to 2 by the interval. The pattern continued after the break. America firmly in control. Brent Garlick was unchallenged as he completed an easy score. At least Luca Locchi went over for a late Italian try, delighted with his effort. Final score, the USA 18, Italy 4. The United Kingdom met New Zealand in the second semi-final, the New Zealanders wearing black. Charlie Holford, the danger man for Team UK, and it didn't take long for him to open his account. It was the same player who increased the UK's lead with a penalty try for obstruction.
Penalty try for the United Kingdom.
New Zealand were well behind by the time their captain Quinton Monk scored their opening try, the crowd showing their appreciation. The UK had scored 11 tries to 1 by the interval. A tough task for the Kiwis if they were to turn this game around. It wasn't to be, as the United Kingdom ran out emphatic winners by 19 points to 6. Australia took on Team Unconquered in the third quarter-final, the Australians in their famous green and gold. Lenny Redrose was an early try scorer for the Aussies, who won bronze at the last games. Team Unconquered put up a spirited fight. Australia, though, were always going to be tough to beat. In the end, they had too much quality for Team Unconquered. The final score, Australia 6, Team Unconquered 7.
Australia will now progress through to the semi-finals.
The final match for a place in the semi-finals was contested between France and Canada.
And if you are...
The French determined to make it to the last 4. They started well, establishing an early lead to put the pressure on their opponents. Wheelchair rugby can be quite physical and demanding. Nick Hollyholm gave Canada hope. Mistakes, though, proved costly for the Canadians. France never really under serious threat in this tie. Final score, France 16, Canada 4.
It's number 35 of the game. The final score, France.
The Merkur Arena attracted a big crowd, everyone anticipating the men's powerlifting in categories IP9 and IP10. Each athlete has 3 attempts to lift a weight of their choice. The attempt is valid if both arms are fully extended and the athlete has the weight under control. The United States of America celebrated a double triumph in Class IP9. Christopher Ferrell lifted 163 kilograms and took gold ahead of teammate Daniel Norman, who also raised the same weight. However, Norman is slightly heavier in his weight class and therefore received fewer points, costing him victory. Johnny Ball of the United Kingdom took bronze. In Class IP10, the heaviest category, things were more clear-cut. Stephen Lockwood from Australia came third with 140 kilograms. He was overtaken by Daniel Comu, the Canadian, lifting a fantastic 159 kilograms. However, there was no stopping Paweł Lizik from Poland. He destroyed the rest of the field with an incredible 225 kilograms, a weight achieved with his second attempt.
Your silver medalist representing the United ceremony. Let's give it up for your medalists.
A memorable event had reached a thrilling climax. Happy faces all round among the powerlifters.
Here we are. I find myself as one of the lucky ones to be this close to this helicopter. I don't know what it is though. Can you tell me a little bit more about it and why is it actually here at the Invictus Games?
Well, hi, it's great to be here, first of all. But this is a Chinook helicopter, extremely versatile, powerful helicopter used by many countries across the globe. And we're really excited that Germany may be coming online to operate this aircraft. Extremely versatile, it can fly day and night in a multitude of roles. It can carry internal loads, external loads. Key things about this are that it's built for humanitarian aid, life-saving missions. It can save life, but also it proves itself on the battleground, and that's where it really has earned its stars.
Wonderful. So is this a newer one, an older one? Yeah.
Well, as we see the aircraft here, it's a slightly older Chinook, but it doesn't mean to say that it's any less capable. These aircraft have gone through a cyclical upgrade throughout their life, and each one just gets better and better and better. But that's not to say what we have here is any less capable than the newer ones.
So why is it here, first off?
Well, the Chinook is here. It represents, first of all, the very best in Boeing's vertical lift, Boeing's ability to help and support operations. But there's a very, very strong link between the Chinook that we have here and some of the competitors at Invictus Games, who themselves have probably got a strong story to tell of perhaps a Chinook coming in to land and pulling them away from the battlefield with some pretty awful injuries. And for them, I think there's a strong connection. And then for me as well, a strong connection. Seeing this wonderful aircraft back here in Dusseldorf to support the Invictus Games is fantastic. My connection with this, really, I've operated this aircraft over a number of years. I've been with Boeing for 6 years. I'm a current Royal Air Force reservist, but I've completed 30 years with the Royal Air Force regular service, if that works. My involvement with this and the connection is for those competitors that themselves have been. I've saved lives. I've flown into some pretty dangerous situations. So what this means for me this year is the same as I was in The Hague last year, reconnecting with those athletes and perhaps those competitors that have been picked up off the battlefield with this fantastic aircraft. Strong sense of connection. The Royal Air Force family unit, the Invictus Games family unit, and then bringing that together again this year is very, very special.
Suzanne Brown of the USA made a strong challenge in the women's IF4 discus. That throw would secure third place for the American. Stacey Adam from New Zealand was also enjoying her time in Dusseldorf. She clinched second place with this impressive attempt. Victory went to Joanna Labonte, the Canadian, a class act in this event. Her throw more than 2 meters further than her nearest rival. Labonte clearly delighted with the result and determined to celebrate in style. And why not? A great day for Canada, occupying 2 of the top 5 places. The Invictus Games were the climax of a long journey for many athletes, including Jens Niemeyer, who was certainly caught up in the occasion. Niemeyer came third in the men's IF4 shot put. It was a big moment for him, his joy shared with an emotional German camp. The final of the men's IT 400 metres provided an exciting finish. Gregory Walker on the inside had Team UK's Richard Potter in his sights and eventually made his move to clinch victory.
Gregory Walker.
A convincing win in the end for the athlete from the USA. Walker was also a member of the USA's 4x100 metres team. A formidable quartet led off by Keontae Story.
Gregory Walker, USA. Luca Locci of Unconquered team.
Walker ran the third leg, and the honour of leading his side to victory went to Jacob Anthony.
Goes in within 4 meters, but winning he won.
Ukraine came a close second, and third place went to Team Unconquered, wearing the black colours.
For Martin Ray.
All round, it was a great day for the triumphant American athletic squad.
Starting to close. And standing. 4x100 meter relay.
I did my personal best in the 1500, was able to take home a silver. And after that, we went to the 100 meter. And then after the 100 meter, I was able to pull out the gold just by 0.1 seconds. That was a great feeling. I worked hard for that one. The GB guys, they're quick, they're strong. And I'm glad I was able to come out on top. Right now, I just was able to take home the gold in the 400. And came out strong, was able to get my personal best. And it feels great to be out here.
My name is James Paul Gendron, and I'm from Team Canada. I am competing in track and field, sitting volleyball, rowing, and table tennis. And my injury, I suffer from PTSD, and I was also diagnosed with leukemia and diabetes. The first time I heard about Invictus Games, my friend Jonathan Delude was on the Warrior Games last year. And he told me that I should apply because I was in a very dark place a couple of years ago when I got diagnosed with leukemia, and I didn't really know where to go. So I just waited for Soldier On to send out the application, and I looked it up and I sent in my application, and then I just waited what felt like eternity, but it was about a month or so that I got a response back from Soldier On, and it was a shock and in disbelief that I was actually chosen for Team Canada. Expectations for the games, I just want to finish. I want to be able to go out there and do my country proud, and the results to me don't matter. I've already won a gold medal by wearing Team Canada, and just the stories that I'd like to hear and the healing that everybody's going through together. So hopefully we can get a hold of some other people that are struggling and not sure what they want to do, and if they see this, they'll understand that it's okay to apply and that you're not alone, and that it's an awesome experience. The difficult moments I just think are just being comfortable to be able to express everything and not feel that you're going to get judged or that you're going to get looked at differently. It's okay to cry, it's okay to just let everything go, and your team is there to bring you back up. I think it's very important to have friends and family here, because at the end of the day, if you are still serving in the military or you have retired from the military, at the end of the day, when you go home, your family is there. So your family is always going to be there for you. And it is very important, in my opinion, that your family needs to be there with you to experience this, because they also have sacrificed a lot. My wife is a very huge supporter of me. Amanda's been pretty much my rock. And she made some jokes with the oncologist about me losing my hair if I start chemo and stuff, but she's been there through and through, and she's military as well. I think it's very important to never give up. You're gonna have struggles your whole life, and the only way I think that you can overcome them is to face them head on. And if you don't make it the first time, there's always a second time or a third time or a 50th time. It doesn't matter. As long as you keep going and putting one foot in front of the other, the race will eventually end and you will win.
Enter the champions, the United States of America, holders of the wheelchair rugby crown at the Invictus Games. Determined to hold on to their title, won at The Hague 12 months ago.
Welcome, Australia!
Australia with the daunting task of trying to stop them in their tracks. A semi-final to savour.
And now, the starting four for the United States of America.
Plenty of tension inside the stadium as both teams fought to get on top. The USA took control. Australia, though, refused to be overawed. The USA, a powerful force in this sport, and it's going to take something special to stop them winning this event again. Their main danger was Brent Garlick, who scored an impressive 12 tries. USA through to the final again. Final score, the USA 24, Australia 5. The second semi-final saw the United Kingdom take on France. It was a high-scoring affair. The question in the arena was whether France could manage to get to the final after just missing out on a medal at The Hague.
Number 7, Marie-Cécile. Number 9, Gaël. Number 12, Jean.
The UK in the red jerseys aiming for a repeat final of 2022. The French were nervous at the start, and the UK with, of course, Charlie Holford, one of, if not the outstanding player at these Invictus Games. With this fast break, he gave his team the lead for the first time. But then the French responded.
Try for France, number 4.
They took the lead with tries from Alexandra and Suleiman. The semi-finals are over two 15-minute periods. It was a hard-fought first half. Sebastian here making it 5-4 for France.
From number 6.
Of Team UK's 11 tries, Charlie Holford scored 8. An incredible statistic. The second half and France's thoughts were still in the dressing room, not on the field of play. The UK moved up a gear. 3 times Gary Callier scored, once Charlie Holford. And suddenly the UK were 5 tries clear. The French lacked ideas and the strength. Team UK pulled away and won an exciting game 26-19, and they'll meet the USA in the final once again.
Once again, congratulations to both of these teams. An amazing game, an amazing spectacle for us all to enjoy.
And before we leave you, earlier on today, the Merkurspiel Arena took a moment to pause and reflect as the Invictus Games held a moment of silence to remember the victims of the September 11 attack on the United States of America.